Hello, and welcome to episode 13 of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. In today's episode, my plan is actually to uh, work on the house. So, I'm currently liking the current state it's in beyond the roof, and I actually do want to work on it just a little bit. I want to improve on the design, and I think the best way to do that, um, for me, my thinking process with this is actually to expand just a bit. I want to have a proper storage, and I think the best way to do that is if we expand the current house out both in this direction and in this direction. So north and west. We're going to expand in those two directions, and I think it's going to make the house look uh, way better. The issue with this expansion, however, is what are we going to do about these stairs? Now, me personally, I kind of want to figure out a way that we can keep these stairs. 'Cause I like having them here and being able to access the second floor, just like that. Because the front door is right there, and it just really makes sense for me, at least, to just be able to access them this. So I think the best idea for this would have to be um sort of making a kind of like arched entrance, and then perhaps we'll figure it out. I do, however, just wanna just go through the motions and see what sticks. Unfortunately, we are low on oak, so maybe I shouldn't have just broken out like all that space. But we're gonna deal with the consequences of this later. I just want to give you guys the general idea for the layout. And the main reason why I'm doing this, as you can see, my current storage system is quite a mess, and so I believe it is the most natural, logical reason. Uh, it's the most logical answer to the current issue: expansion. I also want to expand the house vertically up, at least the central, sort of the central part. And perhaps maybe we can instead, I did say I want to use maybe stairs, but I'm also seeing the impracticality of that as I'm working on this build. The thing about this house and a lot of Minecraft houses that I like is that I like the first layer being stone. But I don't like the idea that it's just cobble. So, we're going to go into the mines, um, sometime soon. We're gonna get stuff like andesite. We're gonna look for tuff as well. Just anything to add a splash of color to this bottom layer of the house. I think, actually, we have 29 oak log to work with, so we're doing just fine. We just need enough to sort of build up this layer and not have monsters just come and eat us alive. Not that they would, it's just temporary precaution. I don't know about you guys, but there is something so very satisfying to me about just placing Minecraft blocks. It's one of the nicest sounds in the world for me, at least. I just love how they sound. Bloop, 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 bloop. You know, it's just it's really nice. It's got a really nice ring to it. There. Now, the reason we used birch in the past is because we didn't have enough cobblestone. Of course, now that we have enough cobblestone, I'd rather use this. But I don't like the look of it just being cobble, of course, so we're going to improve upon this in the future. But for now, while we are limited in our choice of resources, we are going to do the best with what we have. Right now, hopefully you can see how I am trying to make the most of my current build palette. It's very important that you learn how to work with your constraints. As the series isn't super heavy focused on doing off-camera grinding just yet, I might do some in the future, but I like going through the process of building up this world with you guys. It's very fun for me. Hopefully my voice actually sounds better than last episodes, the last few episodes. I am recording it day after recording those ones, but um, I do still worry that my voice still sounds a bit off. But what can you do? Sometimes you're just not going to sound 100%, and that's okay. You don't need to be 100% all the time. And from the sounds of it, you guys really like the casual, very monotone, I guess, vibes of this series. Just very um, not too not too energetic, very low energy, very calming. At least that's what I hope the impression I'm giving off is. Okay, those are looking good. Yeah, I really like the idea of stone, birch. Personally, if I had to do anything, it'd be stone, sandstone, and then birch. But um, I think birch would be better because of. Do you notice how birch is textured? It has like a more what's the word? So with cobblestone especially, you can see how much noise, how much visual information, how much texture there is to to the block already, right? And then with birch, there's definitely a more it's definitely more calmer. It's definitely not as visually noisy. But the thing with birch is it's also very uniform. There's a very clear texture to it still. Now, the thing with sandstone, and particularly smooth sandstone, sandstone that you know smelt in a furnace, it's actually very you know smooth. So there's not actually too much visual information going on with smooth sandstone. And I think that would be the perfect block to act as like the top let me try and get up here. This was kind of a bad idea considering how my bed is like upstairs. It would act as the perfect part here to sort of fill in that space, in my opinion at least. And yeah. And then these two would act as both as my, well, actually, I haven't actually thought too far ahead on what this part of the base is going to be. I just wanted to start building a bit. Do I have any oak slabs? I only have 4. Well, 4's a start. Not much, but it's a start. We work with what we got. Now, the thing with spruce logs is because it's so much easier to get it than the other logs, I think it'd be better if we made all our chests using spruce. So we have 2. Oh yeah, we have 2 crafting tables. Let me just place both down. Then spruce planks. Turn all that into. Uh-oh. And then that up. Nope. Hang on. To there. Right? Oh, hang on. I'm trying to work this out. Probably should have just done that. And then done this. There we go. So now in total we'll have like 16 chests or something. And then maybe instead of lining them up like this, maybe it's more like this. And because we're gonna have slabs as our ceiling, it'll be fine if the chests stack up a bit. Just a bit. Now then, let's consider what would be good to have in these center chests. What are the blocks we're going to be using the most, basically? For me, that would be wood. That would also be like cobble and stuff. Right. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place right now. Miscellaneous would probably go here. Natural stuff, maybe here. Maybe I like to keep the food and the natural stuff separated. So maybe there, and then food would go here. Mountain slices, ores would go here. Then dirt, so gravel and sand, and dirt would go here. And then we're gonna need more chests. Miscellaneous. That'd go there. That'd go there. Door. That would go there. Dirt. That would go here. This is really just a sorting episode. Storage management, you know. But it's necessary. It's a very necessary thing to do when you're working on a world, because you want everything to be in a proper place, you know. Maybe that's where we put the granite, stone, cobble, that, diorite, this. Well, we'll just put everything where it probably should be, and then we'll focus on sorting later. There. Suspicious stew would probably go here, as well with eggs. Spider eyes, that would go somewhere else. Let's see. Bones, rotten flesh, wool, leather. Honestly, we could probably just break the chest. Ah. Yuck. Yikes. Hang on. Chest. There. Okay. Copper. Or not copper, cobble. I don't know why I said copper. That. I'll just put cocoa beans, eggs. There we go. There we go, that's better. There. It's black wool. White wool's up there too. Okay, leather as well. Arrows. We're gonna sort this better. We just need to put everything somewhere first. Miscellaneous, this counts as miscellaneous. Okay, absolutely. Okay, now that's all the wood. Flowers, okay. Break this side first. See what we got. Jungle, miscellaneous stuff first. That. Apologies if you guys wanted more entertaining uh content than this. I unfortunately thought that perhaps organizing all my stuff would for some reason make a good episode, but uh I don't really know. I'm just kind of going with the flow with it, you know. But I think that's the fun of that's the fun of content creation. You just kind of throw things at the wall and see what you find to be fun. I actually do find sorting to be like quite fun for me. I like figuring out where I need to put stuff. Unfortunately, I only like doing it in video games. I don't like sorting. I don't like cleaning my room in real life. It's a bit of a mess, that one. But I'll get to it one day. I've just been putting it off. Uh, Sticks. There we go. Good there. And then all this one. Great. Lovely. Lovely. I don't really need this. Okay, this is gonna be just a mess. This is the basic of idea of like maybe I should have gotten a copper golem, but ooh, actually, now that I think about it, I do have a copper. I do have enough copper to make one. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Figuring out having a little guy just sort your stuff out for you. That'd be fun. Okay, let's see where all this goes first. You know what? Let's test it out. Let's have a go. A pumpkin. We need a pair of shears too, since we don't never crafted a pair. Craft one. That. Craft the block. And then okay. Now I'm gonna go into F1 for this because I think this would make like a great It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So let's just dump all our stuff in here. Okay. Now it'll check. Check, go grab the prismarine. We'll see that that's empty. We'll see that that's empty. See that that's empty. Maybe put it in here. Wonder where it'll decide to put it. Maybe it's just indecisive. Or do I need to put prismarine somewhere? Yeah, I need to put just maybe if I put one prismarine here, back in. Let's see what it does. Okay, it grabs the prismarine, it checks again, then checks there again, and then checks there, and then it should put the prismarine in there. Okay, cool. Neat. So I'm gonna have this guy try and figure out how to sort my stuff. And unfortunately, that seems to be all the time we have today, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between. If you have enjoyed watching my series so far, I very much appreciate it. I know I don't really say it. I say it like really often, but seriously, if you guys want to show your support, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if you have made it all the way to the end and you still somehow haven't done that yet. It really helps show me who's interested and who wants to keep seeing more of this content in the future. So yeah, I've been Goober Jam. This has been my channel. I'm going to have a little guy living in my house now, and he's going to be constantly making noise. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and much love. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!